Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 and the conclusion of this replay. Gonna come over here. Middle is now gonna try to continue this harassment, but with an army of 5 Hydralisks, even these 9 Mutalisks, or these 7 Mutalisks are gonna have a much difficult time trying to harass, trying to really do anything. Mutalisk off to that side. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do some more harassment, perhaps take down some more of these drones. I wanna just take down these drones. One of the things to note is that even though it looks like there is extra room over here, these Mutalisks cannot in fact fly over here. There is not enough room. I found that out the hard way as I was trying to move my Mutalisks back over here away from those Hydralisks, but losing a lot of those Mutalisks, or a lot of those Hydralisks needlessly. Because of the large number of Hydralisks that he started to invest in, I realized that the counter to Hydralisks, or this number of Hydralisks, is going to be more Roaches. The Roaches are going to deal, in fact, a full 16 damage, while the Hydralisks are going to be only dealing 10 damage. On top of that, the Roaches only take 1 food compared to a Hydralisk's 2 food. The Hydralisks do in fact have a better range, so if both units are trying to run into each other, or if the Roaches are trying to run into a group of Hydralisks, I believe the Hydralisks will win out, as that range is going to really play as a large factor. Large number of Mutalisks in the air, now getting more Roaches as well. Taking a look at the units, it is now, what, 8 Roaches compared to his 5, but he does in fact have 9 Hydralisks. I want to use these Mutalisks to the best of my ability and just try to constantly harass, perhaps leave that pressure constantly up, and just try to just play it out to the best of my ability. I'm moving out a couple of those Overlords as well. I want to use these Overlords to make sure that he is in fact not establishing any additional expansions. I think I've kept the pressure up, but if he was able to sneak out an expansion at any point in the game, I need to know. Coming back over here, I am now mining fairly well from my natural. What, 8 drones currently mining from there. That will allow me to get more unit production. Now Roaches and Hydralisks trying to push in on this position, trying to take down some of these units. Able to take down one of those Roaches, just trying to focus down, trying to take down more, but those Hydralisks now coming in. And now it's an army against Hydralisks against Roaches. I'm trying to focus down more of these Roaches. Hydralisks, because of the sheer number, are able to really win out on this fight. So 7 Hydralisks, or these 8 Hydralisks, destroying the rest of my armies. He's sitting at 39 over 66. Meanwhile, I'm sitting at 46 over 66. Have a large number of Roaches outside my base. And now I'm also trying to be doing some upgrades in a little while. I think I dropped down an evolution chamber, or I thought I did. I accidentally scouted out with a drone, and I realized, hey, if I have the drone down here, might as well try to set up a hatchery down here as well. Perhaps he would not be able to scout it out. Overlord sitting in this position as well, trying to make sure that he is not mining any high-yield minerals. Evolution chamber now being built. Going to transfer some drones over and from the north side to that south side. Taking a look at the drone count here, I only have, wow, only 9 drones. I am surprised that I only had 9 drones here. Taking a look at my income, 26 over 15 compared to 15, so I am not mining nearly as well as I need to. A large army of Roaches and Hydralisks now moving out, but because I've been trying to produce more and more Roaches, I now have a 14 Roach army compared to his 7 Roach army, and with a couple of Mutalisks in the air as well. So we'll see how this really works out. Roaches now focus firing down some of those low hit point Hydralisks, some of those low hit point units. More Roaches coming in on that backhand side. Overlord's trying to come in over the air, and now the Roaches are just destroying these Hydralisks. He's going to quickly burrow, and because he burrows, I realized that, hey, you know, that's really not going to work against me, so I go ahead and try to turn into an Overseer cocoon and leave these Roaches here. He quickly realizes what I'm doing and then tries to move away with those Hydralisks. So Hydralisks getting quickly destroyed by the focus fire of these Roaches and these Zerglings. So Zerglings now moving out. Queens are in position. And now I'm going to start upgrading the missile attack on my Roaches. I believe I start upgrading the missile attack on my Roaches. Perhaps I don't, and I just misremember. A couple of Hydralisks now moving out once again. He's sitting at 32 over 36. His income is just really low compared to mine, and I think it was just the terms of out macroing. I was able to macro a fairly large army. Zerglings now coming up. Zerglings getting hit by that acid spit, and now those Roaches coming in from behind in order to try to finish off this particular fight. Overseer getting destroyed, and now those units are now quickly getting burrowed. But I'm not really concerned about those units burrowing, as in fact I have such a large army. I can focus down these units fairly effectively, trying to take down as many of these units as I can. More Roaches coming in, so mass Roaches against this Roach and Hydralisk army. Down goes those roaches, and this is going to be GG. Luckishot saying that roaches are... that nothing is better than roaches for Zerg in a Zerg versus Zerg matchup. Also that 6 roaches are in fact better than an Ultralisk. So there's really no reason to get Ultralisk, as the roaches do a better job of tanking, and I'm not sure if I 100% agree with that. I believe the Ultralisk has its own place. Yeah, Luckishot now saying this game is broken, laugh out loud. I'm like, nice micro by the way. It's a mirror match. I told him like, yeah, it's a mirror match, how can it be broken? He's like, yeah, you know what? Roaches are better than everything else. For the Zerg, there's no reason to really get anything. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay here on Metalopolis of this Zerg versus Zerg mirror match.